So hello one, this is a new name, more precisely a new, it's not really end, it's before I will do the workout this day, and all the thing that I just did. So yeah, I break out with my dad, and he just came again for his country. um, and I think that I didn't do a video in yesterday because I woke up in the 12 in the night at the previous day, before, and from that, as I said, it was after I you know uh, it was after I just was in the city that near for me, and we just go together, was together, everything like that. Everything was pretty fun, and from that I did a video, and after that I approximately of a fall for sleep, in a 6 hours, maybe slightly less, until uh, until 12 in the night day before, and that actually was in the hotel. Everything was really nicely. After it, my dad actually was in the casino, and I just was in the market. um, Pretty was in the market. uh, and yeah, that's it, pretty nicely, and everything like that. And in the end of this time, I spoke with you in the day before. So I said that my dad will go for the helpline, you know for the airport, you know in a soon, you know at the several hours, the nearly several hours. And from that, when I just talk with you, um, I can say that I just got absolutely a really cold leg. And despite I really knew that you know I I just I just stay in this country, and because that's what I want, that's what I need to do, that's what everything, and eventually, I was really pretty bad about that. I was pretty bad about that, and I just didn't really know what I can do, and if I really need to come for the same country that I know, or I need to actually, just do something else, just you know stay here, or I don't know. And I was a pretty hardy about it, because you know it's really hard to see that we just enjoyed, and everything was pretty nicely and regular, and after it you just will don't see your little brother that you just didn't see a lot of time, and also in this time, and you don't really will see your dad and everybody that you actually know for the next several months, for the next I don't know how much time. um, and because of that, it actually bring me just one more, reason to just leave this country and try to live in the other place, and just do delivery in a 1 day week, just try to live the most minimum life that I just can, and try to make more experience with your people that actually close to you. And it's bring me to a really dilemma, because you know it was really hard to understand what I really want, because in one side you don't really want to continue this thing, because you don't really want to stay in a place, just meet with the people that you want in you know each in every 7 months, or I don't know. And you don't really know what actually will be your dead position. Okay, if actually it will be, I don't know, because you just fucking smoke a lot and everything like that. um and the other side, you want to keep about your project in a silent, and this actually a place that bring me a silence that I need in order to work on my project. You want to live a comfortable life. You want to live a life that you can actually be proud about, that you can actually be, nicely about, that you can work about what you really want to work. And that actually brings me to a really hard question. What I could do right now, when I just know what will be in the future, when I just know that I will meet probably in the people that I like and the people that are actually close to me, just each and every single, 7 months. And eventually I knew that comeback is not actually for me. And when I come after the airport, after we just, you know, break out and everything like that, I felt pretty terrible with myself, and that actually wasn't really, anxiety, but it was almost anxiety, because it not really was anxiety. I didn't really ask myself, the same question just thousands of fucking time, and try to solve this thing in a fucking pressure and everything like that. But I wasn't approximately of anxiety in the aspect of, I just felt a pretty, sad and empathy and badly. Um, and when I just come for this place, I just felt that, if I will talk about that, or if I will write about that, I just need to fucking, you know, breathe. I didn't really know how to explain what I felt, but I felt that really hardly. That I don't know you know, which option I will take, what I will do, what I can load for myself. So, I just try to write and to speak about that, to tell what I feel. And, when I did that, I just, felt that I can't continue and can't solve this thing, and can't go with myself for that. And I just put my head about the bed, and I think sleep approximately of 12 hours, maybe more, maybe 13 hours. I don't know really why it actually was, and it's pretty fucking strangely, because I slept before, 5 hours, 6 hours, something like that. It actually doesn't really something that should be so much time, but I slept so much time. Um, and when I woke up, I was absolutely, more comfortable and more, nicely and release, okay, about everything. And from there, I literally, spoke about that. And after several hours that I just tried and tried to arrive for the right answer, I, I arrived to the answer that I don't really need to leave this place, despite all these, reasons. And you know, it pretty was hardly. It was a really hardy dealing because, in one side, you don't really want that this thing actually will be, because you don't really want to just stay in your comfort zone and, you know, leave this relationship, and you know that in the next maybe 7 months it will be actually more badly with your dad, with everybody, and it's something that actually make you distance about everything, yeah. um but in the other side, you just absolutely understand that if you will come, you will be just 4 day about the project, 1 day on fucking something that actually will bring you money in somehow, okay, and after it you just will try to be with your people that you like, and it will be a really slightly time, because if that actually will be, maybe the last 2 days in a week, you will be just in a terrible, because you just can't allow this thing for yourself, because you need to continue for your project, and just for a day, no matter how much it will be actually right and good and everything like that, will don't be, satisfied and good, and actually something that I need, because I need to do more. And that means that, you know in the good position, I will just work about my thing properly, and I will just keep about my hours of sleeping, in order to just wake up in the morning, and don't really wake up in the middle of the day or something like that, or thing that actually happened right now. Because, you know in the last days at the week, you know in the 5 days, 6 day, Saturday, everything, I just need to be in the normal hours. So I was just keeping somehow about my hours of sleeping, and after it, in a 5 day, I would just achieve money, and that actually would be maybe normal. And after it, I would just be with the people that I like, and that actually probably will take, more than just a one, breakfast, or just sit in the restaurant or something like it will done probably be shortly, okay. But, you know even this meeting with the people that are just fucking close for me will be shortly. It will not be really enough, because I need to invest, okay, minimum of, you know 6 day a week on my project, okay. It's actually approximately 10, 11, 12 hours per day, never mind. And I need that. And I know if it actually will be not that, I will fall. Okay? I will fall, and my project will fall, and it will be, isn't satisfied for me, and that's it. Okay, that's it. So, even just a 1 day a week, just, this Saturday or day before, just goes wrong, and all the day I will just spend the time with the people that, close for me. But sometimes, most of the time, it's actually the last, you know 2 days in my way, in my week, that actually goes for the people that are close for me, when I just goes for them. um, but, even if it just actually will be 1 day that I, spend the time with my dad, and I just went with my little brother, and we just see, I don't know, even if it actually will be just 1 day, and in the Saturday I just can continue to work about my thing, you know in the home of my dad and everything like that, just in my silent, all the time that I need. It's almost impossible. It's impossible to actually combine this, meetings, and this relationship, this, spending a time in this way. Despite it will be really hardly to just combine this thing with, something that brings to me money, or, just a really uncomfortable life that actually will be a really expensive in my country and everything like that. It's actually will be really hardly